Ladies, gentlemen, one and all, welcome to, well, not Dawn of War as you were expecting. I specifically said in that Tower video that I would actually have a Dawn of War video today, or Unification specifically. However, I don't feel like it today. So we're playing Dungeon Keeper 2 instead. Now Dungeon Keeper 2 is, it's quite an old game. So, it's, well, I mean, you could probably tell, it's in a box. It's trapped in a box, and it is only, you can only use 4:3 resolutions, up to 1024 by 768. So, it was either have black bars at the side of the screen, or have this, which, I don't think I've quite lined it up correctly, but it's close enough. It's very difficult to get lined up because, obviously when I Alt-Tab, the thing disappears from the screen. So I can't exactly sort of, line it properly. But, yeah, we'll see. So, today we're going to be doing something very relaxed. We're going to be doing My Pet Dungeon. A long, long time ago, a young Caldaris, back when he had a different YouTube channel by a different name, which I shall not be going into, because quite frankly I can't remember which one it was, did a playthrough of all of the Dungeon Keeper 2 things here. I don't think I did Torment, because I think I was using my oldest copy of Dungeon Keeper 2, which didn't have it. I went up to Masterpiece. But, yeah. Start with Liberty, I guess. God, it's been so long since I've played this game. It really has. First Pet Dungeon.
You have all the time in Hades to construct your ideal home for dark.
Yes.
And plentiful resources to boot. Prove that you can do this.
Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong.
A lair and a hatchery are yours to begin
So
with.
those who have never.
To start your dungeon.
Yes.
So that
Okay.
your
Thank you.
minions may sleep and eat.
Thank you very much. You can shut up now.
Imps are your most important
Yes.
workers.
I know how to play Dungeon Keeper game.
They drain mana to keep them alive, but are vital in all your pursuits.
Grab
Create
that.
it will generate a magically sustained worker on
Can't
your
grab
own
that
territory.
yet. Right.
You cannot afford to build this room.
So yes, Dungeon Keeper. So Dungeon Keeper is a very old franchise. It was around. Let's think. Well, this one was from 1999, if I
This will
recall.
attract in warlocks through your portal.
I can't remember
Allow
when
them to
the
research
original
new
was.
spells for you.
Are you going to shut up? No. No, he's not going to shut up. Not for a long time. I can't remember how to up the game speed on this. Game options, control, game speed, there we go. Let's up that a bit. There we go. That's much better. Alright. So, you are the, well, keeper of a dungeon. You start off with 4 imps, you dig out dirt and gold, and you find portals to summon creatures. You build various rooms in order to keep your creatures happy. It's basically a...
Keeper.
I wouldn't call it an RTS. It's more of a sim
Will
game.
attract in salamanders and allow you to increase the combat level of your creatures up to level 4.
That it will. There was a...
Claimed a portal.
Good eye.
You have claimed a portal.
Oops, didn't mean to do that.
Creatures will start coming through to enter into your service. The rooms you possess will determine the creatures that enter. You cannot afford to build this
Yeah,
room.
the narrator is going to
A salamander
not
has
shut up
claimed.
for quite a while,
These
unfortunately.
reptiles are extremely hot-blooded.
And I've just realised I built the
Way
wrong
through
thing.
lava.
There we go. I was meant to build a library there, but oh well, that'll do.
a warlock.
There
Use
we
him
go.
in combat
Warlock.
to support your other creatures. He is also your primary spell researcher, and will spend long hours in the lab discovering new incantations for you.
I think one of these days I'm just going to have to turn the speech off. But, yeah, so this game series did have a spiritual sequel in the form of a game called War for the Overworld, or War of the Underworld. I think it's War for the Overworld.
You will need to build a treasure
Which
area.
I also had on this channel at one
This
point.
will hold your gold reserves when your dungeon heart is full, and also attract in rogues.
Indeed it will. Yeah, so that was, well, I have had that on the channel as well, but it's was, I think I made it private. I made a lot of my really old videos private, just purely because I didn't feel they lived up to really what I well, my quality. To be fair, the War for the Overworld video wasn't that bad, but I don't know. I did it with all my older videos, and I use my old name in a lot of them. Like this, the name of this channel has changed, so yeah, it's generally yeah. I don't know. Grab that.
A firefly has buzzed into your dungeon.
Good
These
eye.
creatures are timid and weak, but make for excellent
Oh,
scouts.
hang on a minute.
Use them to discover new
1,
areas.
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. God, it feels weird to be playing this again. It feels really weird. So many years ago, like I said. I mean, I used to play this when I was in secondary school. In fact, it might have actually been in primary school I was playing this. I mean, whether I was meant to be playing it is an entirely different story.
To unleash a minor electrical discharge.
So I'm pretty sure this game's an 18. It's either an 18 or a 16, I can't remember. The original was 18.
This room will allow you to build traps and doors to defend your dungeon.
I cannot afford that.
You cannot afford
Well,
to build this room.
I know on this map there is a vein of infinite gold. So we are clearly going to have to go and get that. And I know as well that there is 4 of them. There are paths in these directions. Let's get the imps digging that out. 1, 2, 3. Right, we need 2 more spaces there. That can dig through into there, dig through into that. So yeah, this is a true sim mode, My Pet Dungeon. You, as the narrator explained at the very beginning, you can basically craft your perfect dungeon. However, some of them do have added challenges and quirks to them. So, for example, Liberty here, you have to administer 50 slaps to your creatures in order to make them work faster. For example, hello, Warlock. Go on, work faster, minion.
Happy because he has no food.
I think we upset him slightly. Like, I can imagine. Actually, was it him? I don't know. He seems quite happy to just sleep it off. Moods. Okay. I feel 9 minutes into the video, maybe I can start explaining some of this for people who have never played this before. So, here you have your creatures tab. It allows you to see all the imps you have and all the minions you have. It also allows you to sort them by how many you have in total, what they are doing, so whether they are idle or whatever, which ones are in combat, and which ones are happy or unhappy. Because yes, creatures do have moods in this. I've cleaned another portal, eh? Ah, that one did not require a bridge to get to it. I thought it would have. Oh well. Let's build more.
The goblin is a stalwart dungeon minion.
Ooh, a goblin
It is quick to
finally.
recover from stunning, and while weak individually, in hordes, they can be a ferocious pack.
Alright.
A guard room.
So goblins are supposed to be the first ones you get.
Dark elves, and allow you to build guard posts in the
That's not
workshop.
workshop. That is...
Guard rooms
library.
allow you to defend areas that may be prone to attack.
Alright.
A new spell has been
So yes, they are researching. The warlocks are
Possession
researching
grants
spells.
direct
So
control of a minion's mind, so that you may inhabit its body to explore your own dungeon and beyond.
indeed. So yes,
The Bile Demon is a slow yet sturdy fighter. He can hold off the advance of
Will you
enemies
hurry
with
up?
his tough body and odorous spells, but is also useful in the workshop. The Troll is a
he's still going.
worker and will create traps and doors in the workshop at your command. He also has the ability to spot hidden enemy traps.
We're done? Right, we're done. So, going back on with the explanation. So, obviously, you have the...
It is payday.
thank you, yeah. You have the rooms tab, which, well, that's obviously all your rooms you can build. Just click and drag to build them. They are quite happy.
Biodemon has become unhappy because it is no lair.
Really? You've literally just got here, you... Ugh. Right. So yeah, just click and drag, and it'll build the room for you. As long as you've got the goal, of course. Then you've got the spells tab. As you can see, warlocks researching new things over time. You have a spell called possession, which allows you to control your minions directly.
Restore health of one of your minions.
The warlock is throwing fireballs.
Dark elf has entered your dungeon.
Dark elf. Ooh.
She is a crack shot with her crossbow, and while weak on her own, a group of them will quickly whittle enemy numbers down.
Yeah, guard room that. So yes, guard room. Each room brings in different minions. So you have a lair and a hatchery. That's enough to call in goblins and fireflies. Then you can add on a library for warlocks. You can add on a training room for salamanders, like it said at the very beginning. Treasury can call rogues, but you also need another room that we'll get later called
A biodemon
tavern, I
has
think.
become unhappy because it is no lair.
Well, why don't you go and build a lair then? He's probably come from... I don't know, I guess he came from that portal maybe, and then took a long way around? I don't know. I'm not really sure on that one. And then you've got here all your traps, doors,
Wooden
etc.
bridges are now yours to build.
Good.
They will allow you to extend your dungeon past water. They can also be used on lava, but they will not last very long.
That is correct.
A salamander has become unhappy because it has no lair.
Oh, no, 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 no.
A new spell has been researched.
Go on, make a lap.
Sight of evil allows you to peer into unclaimed and unexplored areas.
It does. So, spell example.
Demon has become unhappy because it is no lair.
I think I'm going to need to make a layer closer to the portal, to be honest. Let's stop mining that for a minute. Let's also make more imps. So, example of a spell. Here is create imp. It allows you to make more workers in exchange for mana. Mana is generated over time at the rate you see here, so I'm
Your
getting...
portals have attracted as many creatures as they can.
Good, hopefully they'll stop moaning about layers then. Yeah, so I'm getting 430 odd at the moment.
Spell has been researched.
But I have 56 outgoing because of my amount of workers, I'm presuming. Yes. Right, you can see how much the spell's going to cost here. Create Imp gets more expensive with every single use of it. So you need to be a little bit careful with that. You don't want to summon too many. You also need to be careful, because if you summon too many imps...
Elf has become unhappy because she has no lair.
Will you just... Alright. We're going to need another layer, that's for sure. So maybe it's wise to convert this room into another layer. There we go. That's more than enough space for all the creatures.
Spell has been researched.
Tremor. Not interested.
Creatures tumble whenever tremor is cast. Even traps and doors may be damaged by the falling rubble. The wooden door is a weak defense, but useful for controlling the movement of your own creatures.
That. And that. Right. Yeah, I have a very specific layout on this mission normally. Normally I don't put the second layer there, but hopefully it will shut them up for a little while. Breach that, so we can start claiming this, and make it into a small treasury for gold. Speaking of gold, we got enough space for gold, that's fine. So now it's just going to be waiting for the next room.
A new spell has been researched.
Always get a few minions to slap. Like you!
The temporary illusion
And you!
of a turncoat
And
spell
you!
will make an enemy attack its own
Imps!
friends as if they were hated foes. Oh, delicious remorse.
Indeed.
The prison is now yours to build. Your imps will drag unconscious enemies back to From here, you can drop prisoners into the torture room to convert them, or leave them in the prison to rot and create undead skeletons.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3,
The warlock
4,
has become unhappy
5.
because he has no lair.
Well, maybe he should go and make one. There's a space in there. There's actually 3 spaces in there. So we got one there.
Spell has been
We
researched.
got one in this corner as well.
Cast on your own territory, create gold will conjure up a lump of the precious.
Yeah, the Innovator is going to be very, very annoying. Well, I say annoying, not so much annoying, but he's very persistent. He likes talking to you. Which I can understand, I suppose. Let's actually not get that yet. So what's my Firefly doing? It's just
Payday.
having a look around. So there is something over there. That's fine. How many points do I have? I've got 2,600. I need 10,000. Minister more slaps. Just because we can, really. Yes, unfortunately, the keeper and dungeon keeper is quite mean to their minions. Although I suppose we are an evil overlord, so you know it kind of makes sense. I mean, the actual tagline, I think was the original, was "It's good to be evil," or something along those lines.
A new spell has been researched.
Ooh, Inferno, I like that one.
Inferno brightens up those dull places by raining down an explosive shower of flame.
Ah, it's only on my own territory, isn't it? Yeah. But that's a shame. Well, that'll be my territory soon, so then I can just blow up that trap. Tremor, I think. Yeah, Tremor can be cast anywhere. Sadly, it did precisely bugger all to that pile of sticks. Oh well, what can you do? Now you might be thinking...
Imp spell has been upgraded.
Good-o.
Your creatures are happy with your dungeon.
I'm glad, considering the fact that they keep moaning they've got no lair. So yes, now that the Warlocks have researched all the spells, they will start upgrading our existing ones, and then they'll run out of things to do and get bored. Which is kind of annoying. But what can you do? I'm at 5,000 now, so I'm actually not that far off winning. If I slap minions enough, then chances are I'll probably actually win. How far into this are we? We're 20 minutes. We might actually get this and the next one done. Inferno's
as allowing you to convert imprisoned enemies. This room will attract the sultry mistress.
The torture chamber. And the minion that everyone remembers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, the minion that everyone most definitely remembers. And that is, of course, the Dark Mistress. You'll see why, if you haven't seen this game before.
I see you have discovered a magical item.
I have, yes. So these are, well, they're secret boxes. They're magical items, as the narrator said. Who did actually make a return for War for the Overworld, if I recall. They actually hired him to do the voice again, which is makes it even more of a spiritual sequel. These have magical abilities, so, yeah, for example, one of them dispels the fog of war.
The entire realm has been revealed.
So now we can see that there is a guard room up there. There is a workshop over there and a level 10 troll. There is the hero portal, which will spawn heroes
as many creatures as they can.
when we trigger it. Because yes, we can trigger a hero attack at our whim. And, of course, yeah, got everything over here. All the mana vaults here.
Your heal spell has been upgraded.
Nope, that didn't work. That is unfortunate. Alright, Goblin. Would you mind hacking away at that for a minute? I've got a lot. I said, would you mind hacking away at that for a minute? Thank you. Oh, that's enough to trigger him to run away. he's like, fuck this, I'm off to bed. Alright, fine. Salamanders, you got fire. Burn it down. Why have I only got one goblin? Did you really just miss a pile of sticks? Well, they got there eventually.
Your Sight of Evil spell has been upgraded.
Yeah, Sight of Evil doesn't really matter on this map because, yeah, you get that magical item, and well, it's pretty much a really easy layout. There's not really many secrets on it. In later ones, it becomes a lot more useful. We do kind of need the stone bridge now to progress any further. I'll tell you what I could do though. We could test our minions slightly.
You have claimed a mana vault. You can build a stone bridge.
Stick them at level 3.
Extend your dungeon past lava.
We can. So, capture those portals if you would. Let's.
Your call to arms spell has been upgraded.
Is there a large quantity of minions? They seem to be all gathering around the eatery.
You claimed a portal.
And the guard room. Okay, so what do we want to send in? Let's send an archer. Send in a dwarf. And send in a thief. Why not? And
the mistress is
oh look, heroes! Oh no!
Strike her foes down with her vicious claw.
What do we do? Call to arms.
Turned quickly to your favor with these vicious
You careful. And you careful. And the heroes have been murdered. Get rid of the flag. And voila. Unfortunately, that hero is on water and cannot be captured, so let's make sure they're not on water. And of course, to make sure that it is perfectly fine, we must extend the bridge around it. In fact, we could actually just put the bridge around here as well. Because, you know, just go and claim all that. We actually got a Dark Mistress yet. I didn't actually pay attention. Yes, we got 4 of them. And yes, they sleep in Iron Maidens. As you do. And yes, they are basically wearing fetish gear. Oh, Dark Mistress, sorry. Did I call them Dark Maidens? I think I called them Dark Maidens. I didn't mean to.
A demon has become unhappy
Because it has no lair.
Your tremor spell has been upgraded.
Right. Luckily with Dungeon Keeper 2, there is...
prison and is risen as a skeleton.
Yes.
The skeleton is a mindless fighter and needs neither sleep nor nourishment. It fears nothing and will happily charge into battle, even when greatly outnumbered.
Indeed.
A mistress has become unhappy because she has no lair.
Why?
Your creatures are unable to get to a treasury.
Why?
A dark elf has become unhappy because she has no lair.
Yeah, so the prison, people there will turn into skeletons over time, or you can heal them and then stick them in a torture chamber. And if you have dark mistresses, then, well,
Casino.
you can, they will go and
make your creatures happy,
join in.
or it will increase your gold reserves by taking money from your reveling creatures. Your turncoat spell has been upgraded.
Stick it there. Should be enough space, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, that's enough. Cool mornings. So because the Create Imp spell has been upgraded, we now have level 4 imps when we spawn them, which is nice. I probably could actually get away with just slapping a load of creatures and winning now. The thing about the other thing about the Dark Mistresses is I believe that they do like that being slapped. So if they're unhappy, you can just slap them and it's fine.
A warlock has become unhappy because he has been slapped.
Apparently warlocks don't like it. Who'd have thought? Slap, slap. Become slapping simulator.
Your Inferno spell has been upgraded.
Give them the old happy slap.
There is nothing left to research.
Indeed there isn't. 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're 1,000 off. That's fine. So let us... I will show off possession before we finish this match. But I do want to make sure that I... Possession changes the camera angle and it's really annoying.
Your portals have attracted as many creatures as they can.
Ah, dear. Right, so that's as many creatures as I'm getting. I'm not getting any more. Casino, 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 casino. There we go. Perfect. 18,000. Not bad. Unfortunately, the imps have not made the walls nice. So, if you would please do that, that'd be great. So, when you have dirt like this, your imps can reinforce the walls.
Big monsters, big prizes. I love it.
I'm sure you do.
Your casino is
I can't remember the name of the casino's too small. There we go. That's a bit better. Yeah, so your imps can fortify the walls, meaning that more creatures can use it in some instances. not all instances. Like, for example, fortifying the walls of a lair doesn't increase the capacity of the lair. Increasing the fortifying the walls of the hatchery doesn't produce more chickens. Speaking
It is
of...
now in your power to build a graveyard.
Okay, we're really running low on
When creatures
chickens.
die, your imps will drag the corpses back here. When sufficient corpses have rotted into its soil, a vampire will arise and become yours to command.
We need to get more hatchery space, because honestly we are running very low on that, especially with all these goddamn bile demons. We've got so many of those. We do have a make happy if people start getting angry. We also have a graveyard available to us now. Well, that's obviously going to go on the evil side.
Unhappy because it has no food.
Yeah, there's the bile demons getting unhappy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh.
A bile demon has become unhappy
Because it has no food.
Yes, I know. I'm trying my best here, game.
It is payday.
Although, to be honest, I should have predicted this about 15 minutes ago. There we go. Oh, missed a bit. Missed a bit. This actually kind of upsets me. It's not all square now. Not all square and not all 5x5. Oh well. Yes, they do torture themselves as well. I'm actually kind of hoping that I don't get... So, with the casino, when a person wins the jackpot, it starts playing a song. A song called Disco Inferno, which is going to trigger content ID. So if we do win the jackpot, then I need to stay away from that as much as possible, or turn off the music. Although we should actually win in a second. So come on.
Congratulations.
There we go.
You have bested this first pet dungeon and proved to be evil enough to travel to the next land.
Right. So let's continue the game for a moment. Let's make a graveyard, and then we'll summon a hero wave, and we should call it a day there.
You cannot afford to.
Okay, we can't build a graveyard. Let's
Bile demon has become unhappy because it has no food.
trigger a hero invasion. Oh no, heroes are coming, but they're only level 1, so they're really, really not scary. I never built any traps, did I? I got to build some traps here. That would have been quite amusing. But, which way are they going? They're going that way. Okay then, let's grab a rally over here.
Build a combat pit. Drop creatures in the pit to make them fight each other. This valuable combat training will allow your creatures
I
to
said let's
advance
gather over here. Yeah, I'm not surprised you're running, Dark Elf. Oh, no, Firefly, you're not useful in combat. Like, at all. Not to my knowledge, anyway. Oh. Oh, we got a level 10 Dark Elf from somewhere. Oh, that might have been from the guard room. Go! And they're down. Right, that's done. Go shank that archer, please. Stab. The Dark Mistress are really good at combat. They're very DPS focused. So they can't really take any damage, but they are pretty good at stabbing things. Bile demons are the opposite. They can tank for days, but good luck actually, you know, doing anything. And it's making me happy.
Creatures have been made happy.
Why not? Alright, we are done here. Let's end the game, I think. to the briefing screen. Yes. Enemy creatures killed, 0. Here is droid 1. Room schedule 5. Yes. Right, so that should have opened. Yes, discovery. So let's discover things. That's 15,000 points. House 15 happy creatures for bonus points, and build 10 rooms for bonus points. This one is pretty easy.
Welcome back, evil one. This second realm is less kind than the first.
Yeah, it can be.
You need to learn to build your dungeon around the constraints of the land itself. However, exploration will find you many secrets and yield you great rewards.
That it will.
Create Imp will generate a magically sustained worker on your own territory.
Right. So, with this one, it's a little bit more tight-fitting.
Claim the portal.
As you can see, the land itself is relatively sneaky,
Coming through to enter into your service.
and we have to be very quick.
Success will determine the creatures that enter.
We have to be very quick here.
Build a library. This will attract in warlocks through
Yeah.
portals and allow them
Here
to
come
research new
here come creatures, and they are not going to be happy at the lack of a lair.
Fly has buzzed into your dungeon. These creatures
So
are timid
let's
and weak,
start
but make for excellent
with.
scouts. Use them to discover new areas quickly.
Right. Well, let's start with the
Your
hatchery
creatures
here.
require a place to rest. Build them a lair.
Right. Start with the hatchery there. Build. Lair.
Keeper,
Right, so we got
you
1,
can
2,
now
3,
build
4,
a
5,
tree
6, 7, 8
will
layer
attract in
slots.
salamanders and allow you to increase the combat level of your creatures up to 9.
This mission is the one that really drives people who like everything neat and tidy insane.
And while weak individually, in hordes, they can be a ferocious pack.
Yeah, this one drives me pretty bonkers, because I don't consider myself to have, and I've not been diagnosed with OCD, but this mission annoys me. I like all of my rooms to be a certain shape and a certain size, but yeah, this mission hates people that think like that. Well, I might as well just stick that like that. You do have to be very careful on this map because you do run out of gold.
A firefly has become unhappy because it has no lair.
Well, then make one.
You will need to build a treasury now. This will hold your gold reserves when your dungeon heart is full. Also attract in rogues.
How are we gonna do this? Maybe 4 here? It's only got 5. It's only got 8 shelf space. Maybe another 2.
A warlock.
Nope.
Use him in combat to support your other creatures. He is also your primary spell researcher and will spend long hours in the library discovering new incantations.
Alright. Okay. That's fine for a minute. Well, that there is obviously a room. You can tell because of the way the shadow is. I'm going to assume that that's a portal. I really need stone bridge. Unfortunately, we don't have it yet.
A salamander has joined you. These reptiles are extremely hot-blooded and will happily wade through lava.
Maybe I shouldn't have built a training room, because that's just going to drain gold. Let's... There we go, there's a prison. Just sitting around.
You have claimed a prison.
I have. And there's a temple just sitting around. So the temple in this game can spawn in Dark Angels, which are very fun to play around with.
Now available to you.
They
This room will allow
used to
you
spawn
build
tentacles,
traps
I
and
think,
doors to
but
defend your dungeon.
yeah. What you can do is you can sacrifice minions to it and be rewarded with whatever. Ooh, I am apparently experiencing
Wolf has
lag.
become unhappy because he has no lair.
Has he bothered to make one?
Claimed a
Or
temple.
am I out of space? Well, you just walked past some empty spaces. There we go. Right, I've claimed a temple. Now, the question is, do I keep it, or do I just sell it for gold? I'm going to keep it for now, but yeah, generally, we'll see. Right, there's stuff over there. So that's... What was that? Oh, that was a maiden. I was not aware that... What summons the maiden? I can't remember. To be honest, the maiden and all the elite minions which you can summon, I'm not overly sure on. Because they came with a later patch that I never really played that much. I think one of them is like you have to have rooms at a certain size. So I think one of them's like
Cast Thunderbolt to unleash a minor electrical discharge.
yeah, I think one of them's like a layer in the shape of a cross, 3x3, and then hatcheries on the corners. I can't remember. I really need a bridge. So if you could choppity chop with the bridge, that'd be great. Workshop, honestly, I'm only going to need 3x3. I'm not going to need a big one.
The troll is a sturdy worker and will create traps.
And we've
in the
got a
workshop
Twitter
before
user in here. Excellent.
He also has the ability to spot hidden enemy traps.
That you do. Although we're not going to be finding any enemy traps in this area because we don't have any enemies. So good luck finding the traps then. I mean, we could make our own. I mean, we got the fear trap
Magically
here.
infused with the shocks, illusions, and odors of 1,000 distilled nightmares, the fear trap's sensory assault will frighten off all but the most foolhardy of adventurers.
Yes, we've been taking lessons from the Dark Eldar.
This room will attract in dark elves and allow you to build guard posts in the workshop.
Guard
Rooms
room.
allow you to defend
Well, there's
areas
one
from
there, so
hidden
there's
foes.
not really any point in building one.
It is payday.
I've got 4 minutes till I unlock the bridge, and I'm running very long gold. Might have to sell that temp. Oh no, this area is indeed free. Oh, I've got positional audio on. I wasn't aware of that. It's kind of annoying, actually. How many creatures have I got? 3, 2, 2, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, I need 2 more to trigger the bonus objective. What was the other one? Build 10 rooms for bonus points. I have already done that, I believe. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I haven't. So how have I got 8,000 already? That's my question. Alright. Let's build a treasury over here. Let's build a guard room here.
Your minions need a larger training room.
Oh yes, I probably should actually do that,
A
shouldn't I?
new spell has been researched. Possession grants direct control of a minion's mind, so that you may inhabit its body to
Yep.
explore your own dungeon.
I'll shut him up for a minute. Oh, I didn't show off position, did I? Something here. So, possession. Hello, Salamander. We're going to possess you today. I hope you don't mind. Ooh, the game does not like this when I'm running OBS. So, yeah, we can just act as our creature.
A dark elf has entered your
Wander
dungeon.
around and
She is a crack shot. with a
explore the
crossbow.
area.
While weak on her own, a group of them will quickly whittle
So,
enemy
if we
numbers
actually
down.
explore this area, yes, we have. And yeah, what you can do as well is if you hit 7, you can group up. Ah, yeah, we got a fly, so it's fine. Yeah. Ooh, gems. Yeah, you can group up
A
your
new spell has been researched. The
minions.
heal spell will fully restore the health of one of your minions.
Sort of lead them on like a war party.
You need a treasury to store gold.
That you do. So maybe I should actually build a treasury.
Wooden bridges
But yeah, you can tell the camera's wonky now.
They will allow you to extend your dungeon past water. They can also be used on lava, but they will not last very long.
I don't know if the bridge counts as a room. But, there you go. Someone over here to capture that room. That should be 10, shouldn't it then?
You have claimed a guard
Nope.
room.
Unless I've actually already triggered it by not getting 10. Right, and then that is an empty space. So what have we got here? That we cannot really do anything with. Oh. Okay, never mind. I'm guessing I'm going to have the same thing if I
A new spell
Go
has
up
been
here.
researched. Sight
Yes.
evil
Ooh,
allows
there's a
you to
graveyard
peer
there.
into unclaimed and unexplored areas.
go capture the graveyard. Ooh, vampires.
And is ready to do your
There we go.
bidding.
That one was
This
easy.
powerful magic user will not cross water, but with training he will learn to resurrect himself when killed. This
Yes.
second pet dungeon has further proven your aptitude for evil. Well done, Keeper.
Well, it's more just proven my aptitude for following the object. I'm not sure if you can see this. But these two are sort of stuck walking, and he's just doing some sort of weird dance. Okay, we shall not continue this game. No, we shall. We should call it a day there. So, right, the next one's Bottleneck, then Recruits, Furnace, Masterpiece, and Torment. Okay. I mean, I'm not really planning on continuing, like, with any sense of urgency. This is just a replacement for Dawn of War today, but we'll go through the others eventually. And then maybe we'll go through all the War for the Overworld ones as well, because War for the Overworld didn't come out with My Pet Dungeon, but it did get it eventually as a DLC. And I do own it, and I have completed it. So, but I've only completed it once, unlike these ones, which I've completed a few times. So we shall see how it goes. So, yeah, that's it. So, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed it. And until next time, I have been Caldaris. Goodbye.